Are you looking to run a pay-per-show agency model or run an agency and think about switching to in that direction and want to know how to automate a Stripe one-time charge every time your team sends your client an appointment that shows up, or maybe your team sends them, you have ISAs and they send them a live call transfer, or maybe you want to do like a paper lead or paper call type of model. Well, in this video, I'm going to go over exactly how to set that up. So what's up, everybody? My name is Tom Pacheco with Automated Agency Systems, and I help marketing agencies do in excess of $30,000 per month create and implement systems, tech, and automations so they can reduce overhead, increase revenue while getting more of your time back. So in this video, we're going to cover what is a pay-per-show model, how to automate Stripe one-time charges, and how to set up the whole thing in GoHighLevel. So let's start off with what is pay per show. Well, if you've been in the marketing agency space or thinking about getting into the marketing agency space, most agencies will charge their clients a monthly retainer, anywhere from $500 to $2,000-$3,000 per month or more for their services. Plus, the client will have to pay an additional for ad spend. And with that, you're generating leads and expecting that your clients will call those leads for you. Or maybe you even have a team of inside sales agents that are calling your clients' leads on your behalf. If you were like me, when I had my marketing agency, I was depending on my clients calling the leads, and from what I experienced, most people are horrible with follow-up, and they have horrible phone sales skills, and can't convert the leads. So if maybe you're thinking about bringing in an inside sales agent into your agency that will call your clients' leads, get these leads on the phone, qualify them, and book appointments, or even transfer the call live to your client. Well, the new model or that people move into is this pay-per-show model, where your clients, instead of paying you monthly retainer, they pay you a one-time setup fee. Plus, they only pay when you get a customer to show up at their office, or show up for a meeting, whatever it is that they're doing, or get a live call transfer, something like that. So when they actually have a customer that shows up that is qualified, we call that they showed up, and then hence the name pay per show, where you're charging them every time a customer of theirs shows up that you sent over. So what I want to do here in this video is show you how to set this up in HighLevel. So if you're using HighLevel to manage your clients, I want to show you how to set this up in HighLevel. There was a post in the HighLevel group. Someone was asking, hey, I charge, I think it was like $675 for five showing appointments. So if 5 people show up in this doctor's office, every 5 is $675. I initially charge that up front, $675. Once we send them 5 appointments that show up, I want to charge them again $675. And they wanted to do like a low no code option, and I figured that out, and I wanted to create this video to show you how to do this. So let me flip over to this diagram really quick so you can see how this is set up. So this column here, this would be your client's sub account in HighLevel. And if you guys don't know what HighLevel is, I'll have a link in the description for a 14-day trial to a free 14-day trial to a pro account, where you can access all of these workflows. And so here is your client's HighLevel sub account, and then here this would be your agency level sub account. So let me explain how these workflows work. Basically, let's say you have an inside sales team that's calling your clients' leads. They get somebody on the phone that shows up for an appointment, or they get a live transfer or what have you, and they slide that person in the pipeline over to showed. What would happen? You'll trigger a workflow that sends an SMS notification to your agency sub account. So to set this up, what you would need to do is in your agency sub account, create a new contact with your client's name, but instead of putting your client's phone number there, what you're going to do is put your client's Twilio number, so the number that's associated with their sub account. That will be the contact phone number for the client number in your sub account. Okay, a couple other things that you need to set up are 2 custom fields. So you want to have a field for like a call counter, or show counter, appointment counter, whatever you want to call it. It's up to you. And then I like to keep a running tally of how many calls, shows, appointments we sent them. So then like a total counter. So you want to have a let's call it a show counter and a total show counter, or appointment counter, total appointment counter, whatever you want to call it. And then you can also do like total charge. So you can have another field where you tallying up how much you've actually charged them for those appointments. Okay. So with that being said, this workflow is going to be triggered when an SMS is sent here, and then we're going to use some sort of keyword. You can use whatever you want. In my example, my keyword was LT +1, so live transfer +1. I just wanted to make it unique, just in case some of the text message in there has it, LT in it. Odds of someone typing in LT +1 very limited. So you want something that's very unique that you don't think anybody will ever type in. So this workflow is going to be triggered when the incoming message contains LT +1. Okay, so this incoming message, this first decision, does that message contain the keyword trigger? Yes or no. If it doesn't, boom, workflow ends. If it does, what we want to do is use a math function and add 1 to your counter, and then add 1 to your total counter. And then what we want to do is, look here and say, okay, is the counter equal to 5? If it's not equal to 5, we're done. If it is equal to 5, we want to charge that person's credit card for whatever the fee is. In this case, so when I say 5, we're charging them for every 5 shown appointments. Okay, so once that counter hits 5, we want to charge them with a stripe charge, and I'm going to show you what this looks like in high level. And then we're going to reset that counter. Okay, and that'll be the end of the workflow. So let me show you what these workflows look like. Let me dive right in here. So here's the first one, right? So we have this would be in your client sub account. So when the pipeline stage is changed to live transfer, we're going to send out, and it's going to be an SMS notification. So let me change it over here. Okay, so the number that you want to put in here is going to be your agency Twilio number. The number you want to put for in here to send a text to is going to be the agency phone number. In order to do that, you need to choose custom number from where it says to user type. We're going to put custom number, and then you're going to put your agency sub account Twilio number in here. And then you're going to start off, in this case, I put my keyword, which is LT +1, and then lead name, and then the lead name here. Okay, so that's the message that's going to be sent to the agency sub account from your client sub account. So that's how this workflow is set up in your client sub account. Now let's bounce over to the agency sub account. Okay, and what we're going to do here is have this workflow set up where the customer replied. Okay, and it's going to say contains phrase LT +1, and then what we want to do is edit the conversation, mark it as read. And the reason why we do this is in our conversations tab, I don't want to see this constantly in there with LT +1 and a person's name. So I just want that marked red, get it out of my conversations view so I don't see it all the time. And then what we're going to do is look and see whether or not the counter is empty. If the counter is empty, okay, what we want to do is set well, let me replace this. If the counter is empty, what we need to do is set the value to 0. And then we're going to hit a go to function here. And we're going to use this math operation. Okay, and I just named it +1 to the counter. So there's 2 custom fields. We have a counter and then a total counter. So I'm going to add 1 to the counter, just as you see here. So we picked the custom field test counter. In this case, as I call it test counter, operations add value 1, and then update the field test counter. So we're going to update that same field. The next operation is this math operation. This is the total counter right here. And this is we're never going to reset this. This is going to be a running tally of all the live transfers that we sent over. So same deal. You pick the total counter in the field, add 1, and then update that total counter. Okay, so that's how that works. So this decision here, so if you want to charge them per batch of live transfers, if you don't want to do that, you want to charge them for every single one, you just eliminate this condition. You don't need to step in here. But if they do have this condition, or if you want to bulk charge them or charge them in packages of 5, 10, or what have you, in this case, we want to charge them every 5 live transfers. We want to hit the credit card. This is going to say, is the test counter equal to 5? Okay, so if it's not, okay, and the workflow, if it is, what we want to do is reset that counter to 0. And then, this case, I have it set up this way. I just send myself a message, Stripe one-time charge, when I was testing it out to see if it would actually work. And then right here, update total charged. What you want to do is take the total charge field, add whatever value that you're charging them, 645, 675, whatever it is. And then over here, update field is going to be the total charge for the live transfers. That way you can keep a running tally of how much you've charged this person. And then you're going to use this action called Stripe one-time charge. Okay, now you're going to see I have the contact Stripe customer ID. So you're going to need that. Now I have a custom field for the Stripe customer ID. So what you want to do is go into Stripe, find that customer's ID, right? It usually starts with CUS _, and you want to go into your custom fields and then paste that customer ID, that Stripe customer ID, right in that custom field for that client. And then description, would be the description of whatever it is that you're charging them for. In this case, live transfer 5 lead bundle, the amount and the currency. And every time that goes over, it's going to charge their account. So that's how you set it up. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I think there's a link to my calendar in the About section of my YouTube channel, so you can hit me up there. I've got some cool perks down below. So if you're looking to automate and streamline your client onboarding process, I've got some goodies for you with that. Or you can check out this video right here where I show how I automated my client onboarding process. Tell me, what type of agency model are you running? Are you doing a monthly retainer? Are you doing pay-per-call, pay-per-show? What kind of model are you running? What are the challenges you have? What do you like about it? What don't you like about it? But let me know in the comments below, what kind of agency model do you have? If you found this video helpful, do me a favor and help me get the word out by clicking the like button, subscribing to my channel, and be sure to hit that notification bell. That way you can get updated every time we upload a new video.